It's Sakhan.
What's your name?
It's Sakhan.
It's Sakhan?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ligma and its derivatives have had an outbreak, but everyone at this point knows it's a trick to get you to say something questionable. But in this world exists a group of people who don't know that yet. Tech support scammers. A few days ago, I called some tech support scammers during a live stream to try and get them to fall into this trap. And this is how it went.
Thank you for calling Windows Support. You're speaking to Jack. How may I help you?
Hi Jack, I'm having problems with my computer right now, and I was just wondering if you could help me out.
What kind of problem you're having?
I'm getting these weird pop-ups. One of them says, like in big letters, Ligma.
On which computer? Like, is this your desktop computer or your laptop computer?
It's a laptop, but have you heard of that, like, kind of pop-up before?
Yeah, you heard of pop-up before?
Yeah, do you know what Ligma stands for? Like...
Sorry?
Ligma.
Ligma?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Break my back! Oh shit! I fucking got you!
Are you f***ing yourself? Like
No!
I think you're f***ing yourself and you're shouting. You're shouting and you're f***ing yourself. You know? You f***ing...
We already saw this movie. Father of the Year. It's about those kids. Yes, sir. Yeah. Where the two dads fight. You had to go to bed, you said. No, Mom, you saw it.
Idiot, you f***ing idiot, you son of a bitch. Go and f*** yourself, you motherfucker.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
How do you feel that you felt like a moron right into my trap, man? You gonna say something?
Yeah, gonna.
I want to pull a League on D's joke on him, just to end the night. I have to do this.
Thank you for calling online technical support. You are speaking to Jennifer. How may I help you today?
Hi there. Is it alright if you transfer me to one of your coworkers I was just speaking to?
May I know what the reason is?
Yeah, I had a pop-up and they were helping me. Listen,
All right,
okay.
just give me a moment.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
I was having a problem with my computer.
What problem?
It was a pop-up I was getting. Hey, by any chance, your accent sounds familiar. Are you Lig on
It
D's?
does?
Are you Lig on D's?
My what?
Lig on D's?
What?
Lig on D's.
What?
Lig on D's. Have you heard of that word before? It's a nationality.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's Lig on D's, man. You've never heard of that? You're not Lig on D's?
What?
You've never heard of Lig on D's?
No, man.
Okay, are you sure, man?
Why are you laughing, man?
What?
What?
I gotta turn
Are you
the camera
talking
away
like
before I get copyrighted.
Why are you talking like that?
I just find it fun talking like that. What's your problem, man?
Whoa, chill, dude. Where are you from, Sakhan? Because people are really aggressive there.
I'm from Afghanistan.
You're not from
I'm a
Sakhan?
jihadi.
Have you ever heard?
I'm a jihadi.
Have you ever heard of Sakhan?
I've heard of assholes. Oh, okay, I've not heard of assholes.
No. Have you heard from Sakhan though?
No, I'm from Afghanistan.
I'm from Afghanistan too.
Are you from Afghanistan? Oh, my brother!
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
my
up,
brother.
man?
How are you, my brother?
I'm doing great, dude. What?
Yalahi, Habibi.
I don't.
Habibi. How are you, Habibi?
What are you calling me, man? What does that mean?
I'm calling Habibi. You're from Afghanistan, Habibi.
Listen, man. Can you help me with my problem or not?
What's your problem, man?
I'm
Are
having
you Afghanistani, man? You don't got no problem.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? What is
What,
Habibi mean?
Habibi?
That
No, it's not
mean?
BBB. It's Habibi. Habibi. It means beautiful.
Aw, that's so sweet. You're
I
so
know, man.
sweet to me. What's your name?
What's my what?
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Al Jazeera.
What?
Al Jazeera Afghanistani.
Really? My name is Legon.
What the fuck? What's your name, man?
Legon. It's kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Legon, these nuts! Oh shit! Yes!
You fell right into my trap. You just got pranked. You just got
I
pranked.
got.
You got pranked.
Oh my god, you're scaring me. What did I do, man?
You fell right into my trap.
Where is your trap, man? I can't see your trap.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends. I'm your Habibi, right?
Yes, you're my Habibi.
Yeah, there you go. Let's be friends.
Want my Habibi?
Yeah.
Say it, man. Say it.
I'm your Habibi.
Say
I'm
it.
your Habibi.
Say it again.
You say it first.
Habibi is beautiful. Very
Are you
beautiful.
sure? Really? You
I'm
think
very
I'm
sure.
beautiful?
Google it, man. I
You
won't
think
lie
I'm
to you, man.
beautiful?
Why would I lie to you? You're my brother.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Al Jazeera Afghanistani.
Al Jazeera?
Yes. Oh, Habibi Jazeera.
I'm
You
sorry.
like that
I'm
word,
sorry.
my
I'm
man,
sorry.
Don't you?
What do you mean? I didn't even do anything. What do you mean though? I didn't even do anything. No. What did I do? What am I doing? That mean That's not why I was snickering. The reason I was snickering was because I was laughing at something funny.
You want to know my real name though?
Oh yeah.
It's Sakan.
What's your name?
It's Sakan.
It's Sakan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Suck on these nuts! Oh!
Oh, you got some music now? Can we have some music in the background, please?
Me? Put some music?
Yeah, put some music on, man.
Why?
You got no music? What kind of human you are? You're a tasteless human. You don't like music? You're
No,
not
man.
Habibi.
I have a disease.
I don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore,
listen,
man.
Habibi. I have a problem. I have a disease.
What is your disease?
It's called ligma. You've never heard of it?
I've heard of it, and it's got nothing to do with music.
Have you never
And
heard of ligma?
I like music.
But you've never heard of ligma? That's an actual disease.
I've heard of ligma.
Wait, does it work? Wait, can you say it again?
I said ligma. It's a fictional disease. A highly
Ligma's
contagious
real,
fictional
man. So many people have
disease.
died from ligma.
Fortnite streamer Ninja claimed that it is, but it's not.
I mean, you've heard of ligma clearly, but that's a real thing. You know that, right?
No, it's not a real thing. I know that, right? I do.
What about Bofa? Have you heard of Bofa?
Yep, I've heard of that as well.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about Bofa?
Well, exactly the same. I think about Ninja, and I think about ligma, and I think about these nuts, and I think about fake death.
If you knew about those, then why'd you fall so easily?
I'm your Habibi, man. I'll do anything for you. What's your name? What's your real name?
Habibi, I'm your Habibi, man. Just call me Habibi.
So don't lie to your Habibi, man. Don't lie to your Habibi. Give me your real name, Habibi.
My name's Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff,
J-E-F-F?
Yeah.
And don't tell me your last name is Bezos, is it?
My name is Jeff Righton. This stuff is your friend, dude. You fell right into my trap.
I don't think I'm on your trap or something.
Yeah, you fell right into my trap.
And how was that?
Cause we talked about Sugma.
What Sagma?
Really? You're making it too easy, man.
I didn't get it. Like you're talking about something Sagma or you say Sakma?
Have you heard of Ligma?
Ligma?
Oh my god, dude! I'm trying to give you a chance here. You're falling in so easily.
No, I'm not understanding you. What? Like you said Ligma or is it Ligma?
Ligma nuts! Lick my nuts!
I got you.
Would you mind passing me to your friend Rhydon?
Right. My friend?
Yeah, your friend Rhydon.
No.
Rhydon? You don't know who Rhydon is?
I don't know no one with that name. Rhydon?
Can you say it a little louder?
You said Rhydon, right?
Oh my. Okay, listen, man. I'm gonna teach you. Okay, I'm gonna teach you. When you say Rhydon, I say right on these nuts.
No, I'm not gay. You're gay?
Say Ligma.
I'm not going to say that.
There you go. There you go. Hell yeah.
This time you're not going to bring it out of me. I'm not going to say that.
You're learning. You're learning.
Oh, come on, bro. You can try harder. I'm not gonna say that.
You literally fell for my trap like 10 times.
No, I don't think so. Now you're not getting me on that.
Wow. Yes.
A few moments later.
Do you like Imagine Dragons, like the artist?
Imagine Dragon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Oh. Hey, quick message for B-Quackity HQ. I'm going homeless, so help me out by smashing the goddamn like button. Oh, shit. How much money does Bill Gates have? 89 billion? 89 billion likes. Let's go for 89 billion likes, boys.
Enjoy the video.
Shut up, Roblox banned you, cause you are having sex. And online dating is what you get, fuck you. Sex. And online dating is what you get, fuck you. Sex. And online dating.
This video has been probably the most demanded thing in all of world history, okay? World peace? Not as demanded as Roblox Sucks Part 6. End world hunger? Not as demanded as Roblox Sucks Part fucking 6! Now let me inform you of what's been going on these past few months. Last Roblox Sucks was made around 7 months ago, and let me tell you, Roblox has changed questionably a lot, but what has also happened is we have made a whole revolution. If you don't know what I'm talking about 5 months ago, we decided to make a movement, okay? The movement targeted more the forums of Roblox specifically, and what we were trying to achieve was to make the Roblox admins less strict on the forums, because what happened here, you could post anything that's merely not Roblox related, and you'd get fucking warned or banned, or even worse, you'd get your account deleted. And what we tried to do here was we were like, hey Roblox admins, this shouldn't happen. And what do you know? Boom! My fucking account gets goddamn deleted! 1 minute of silence for Quackity's Hot, please. But yes, as a last part, I think Roblox deserves one more chance. Because what if after all they changed for the better? What if Roblox Sucks doesn't suck anymore? We're about to give them their last chance. Can you redeem yourself? Not be the Lego fucking copy you've always been anymore? Can you redeem yourself? Let's hope you fucking can! Look at this vile, disgusting piece of shit. Me as a parent, would I want my child to be on this website? Oh man, you're showing a little too much leg there, my friend. Son, get the fuck off this website. Now, as you all may know, I was banned.
Hey, wanna play some video games? I know I do. I haven't seen the sun in years. So, let's play League of Legends. Sound familiar? It should. It's amazing. And it's free. You can afford that, right? If you had friends, they would already be playing it. So why aren't you? Jump on in and make some friends. Here's how it works. You start by picking a champion, and there are a lot to choose from. Found one with cool abilities, but you hate his stupid face? Don't worry, you can play dress up with various skins. If only my pirate could be more anime. Now that's what I'm talking about. Once you actually get in-game, the real party starts. It's non-stop epic action, and there's strategy too. Just look. Use whatever you can to destroy your opponent. Swords, bows, magic, teeth. Still having trouble? Well, just head to the shop and buy something. I'm sure your items are to blame, and not your innate lack of skill. There are 5 different roles for you to master, and with over 100 champions and 200 items, well, do the math. That's like a billion combinations. I'm serious and bad at math. If you're a casual, that's cool, that's fine. You'll fit right in with all the other noobs. But if you seek a challenge, look no further. This is your chance to prove yourself and unleash your inner greatness. Work your way up the ranks as you master your champion. It's about self-improvement, but instead of something stupid like life skills or a career, it's League of Legends. Priorities. Just think of the glory that awaits. You can be a part of this massive community. People care about this game. Remember caring? I haven't felt an emotion in years. Look, what I'm trying to say is, League of Legends will change you. So what are you waiting for? Quick! This video's almost over. Don't waste any more time. This could become your favorite game. New players are joining every day. Don't let them leave you behind. The fun starts now. League of Legends. Download and play today.
Is hot, it's no more. It's a sad story. Let's start off with my actual birthday. Roblox, if you're watching this, it's my birthday soon. If you unbanned Quackity's Hot, I'll be very grateful. So now that we've gotten Quackity's Hot banned, I guess we're supposed to come up with a brand new username. I got a perfect one. Quackity is thought. Quackity is hottie. Quackity is hottest. God damn it! What the fuck? What the fuck? What actual synonyms are there for hot? Hot synonyms. Okay, blazing, boiling, heated, humid. All these are pretty good synonyms. Quackity is blazing. Alright, let's sign up. Quackity is blazing. Our brand new character. Oh. You know, we are poor now. We have no money. Oh my, $200 for 22,000 Robux? What am I even wearing? Jeez. Should you just give Roblox some money to receive money in return? I don't know, man. It'd be giving my enemy more power, you know? Roblox net worth. How rich are they? Roblox.com is worth $1 billion fucking dollars? And you still want me to, God damn it! Fuck this, I ain't giving them more money. We're gonna have to improvise. Whoa, they've changed this apparently. Oh, you can use height now. I'm a fucking midget, man. This is cool as fuck. Oh, gee, oh, it looks disgusting, man. You can't go naked anymore? Can you please go? Yes. Oh, yes! You can't go all naked. They're like, hey, you have to wear clothes if all your skin tones are the same. Well, you know, I got a way to cheat the system. Oh, can't even tell, huh? Oh, it's so cute. It's so goddamn cute, guys. I love it. What the fuck? Alright, so, add me on Roblox. My username is Quackity's Blazing. Get it? Because it's a synonym of hot. Blazing?
No, I cannot look you up because when I fucking look you up, it's censored because your name's in it. Look, this is what I get.
Are you fucking serious? So like Quackity is censored?
Yeah.
Well, screw this. I'm gonna have to make a new account. So what should I call my character now that I've been goddamn blocked from all of Roblox.
How about, okay, this is a good one. Kawaii Kitty. You know what I'm saying? Like Kawaii and then Kitty. Kawaii Kitty.
Can you leave this call right now, please?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna call it Don't Censor the Duck.
That's a good one.
Now I'm gonna have to recreate my last character, which is bullshit. So now we're gonna check the Roblox games, and the first game we're gonna check is Adopt a Cute Kid. Fuck yeah, let's get right into it. I love Jesus. This person's crying. Hold on. Hey, fucking leave that person. No! I'm gonna talk with this person, man. They seem really sad.
What's the matter?
Are you talking to me?
Tess.
What's wrong?
Boy, I sure do yearn for the abyss. Well, now you can waste your time better with League of Legends. No life and no money? Perfect. League requires neither. Just jump on in and find where you belong. Everyone has a role, like a job, except you won't want to die. Want to swing a sword, launch a rocket, practice witchcraft, kill wildlife, heal a friend, play alone because you have no friends? Whatever, dude, go for it. Wow, my life has purpose now. True and sad. League of Legends. Play it maybe.
Wrong with you? You gotta fucking stop this. Hey, what? God damn it! Let me fucking drown her.
Get the fuck away from my child.
This ain't your child, man.
I'm trying to get a car, but it's not working.
Is that you?
No, that's not me. That's some other guy. I tried to steal his car, and now he's driving into a store.
No. Well, jeez, it took her so long to type all that?
Well, my mom left me alone with my dad cheated on my dad, and then I got a dog and he died. That's what's wrong.
Sounds like you deserve it.
Whatever, man.
Look at this bikini, dude. Dude, come look at my bikini. Do you see my ass?
What the fuck? I'm gonna floor it. You fucking monstrosity. I'm stuck.
I'm stuck, too. This man is dabbing while driving. Bro, I think I trapped this person. Looks like they're having a seizure. Oh, you can work out. What the fuck?
Go to the sleeping position. Go to the sleeping position. Okay.
Oh my god! This is awful. Oh my god! Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
12 seconds later.
What the fuck's going on, man? Oh my god!
Oh shit. This is what makes nature beautiful.
This is the epitome of Roblox. I try to have a family, but it's just stroller fuckery. When it comes to me, I have a real sense in fashion. The category is silly scary. Are you ready? Oh my, Jesus Christ! Oh man, I gotta choose proper fashion, man. I'm so scared. Remember, the topic is silly scary.
I see you running there like a fucking weirdo.
What are you?
Shut up,
These aren't the Paralympics. I need the cutest. Oh my god, I thought that shirt said I love pee.
I don't want to see you until the reveal on the runway. I don't want to see you.
Alright, I'm gonna hide.
Tokyo, Japan. Bruh, I've always wanted to go to Tokyo. It looks so cool. Look at this. Who the hell are these? What the?
What is this? What the fuck is this, man? How's that silly scary?
Yo, what the fuck, bitch? Come on, have you fucking read ever? Oh god, here we go.
My fucking arm!
Oh hell yeah, here we go.
What the fuck is that? What's your...
What are her hands? That's fucking weird. That's
There's
some Japanese
tentacle.
shit.
We are in Tokyo after all.
That's true.
Me, I'm gonna fucking win that.
Why are you watching videos when you could be playing League of Legends? It's free! None of that pay-to-win garbage. Sorry, rich guy, go buy an island and afford things. I'm trying to play League over here with all of my many friends who exist. It's like if playing a sport was fun and caused your parents to judge you. So gather round, gamers, for the greatest thrill of all, murder. Ah, how sweet it is to crush a dream. League of Legends. Play it, maybe.
I'm a silly funny. I had a—
Yes!
Yes! What the fuck? What the hell? Why'd you win?
I'd like to thank Jesus for guiding me to this victory. Look at those legs, god damn.
Are you fat shaming me?
Well, I don't know if I should shame you for your obesity or your anorexia. Anime. Anime! Yes!
Oh, I know what I'm gonna wear. I got a few tricks up my sleeve that I will not tell you about. Bro, I can't find the perfect shirt for this. I'm looking for the perfect shirt. Oh, I got a better idea. I have a better idea, you know? Bro.
And you expect me to believe that? You just...
God damn it, time's almost up and I don't have the perfect thing. Ugh. If I can only get there in time. 6, 5, 4. Oh no! What have I done?
Damn, this time we're in New York.
What the fuck? Yo, let me tell this guy what I think.
Ugly clothes loser.
Well, says the kid with ugly clothes.
Ugly hair, what's wrong with you?
Chill. Hate.
I tried to be Morty from Rick and Morty, but it didn't work out.
Ugly clothes, you.
Why is she bald?
Shut up.
She didn't even change.
I'm gonna give her 5 stars.
She didn't even change.
Who is this?
What the hell?
This bitch looks like a stone. She looks like a rock. Get her off. Yes. Come on, this is anime. I've seen animes. Ooh, what's this?
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'll fucking win.
Who? This is bullshit.
Second place! Second place goes to someone who didn't even dress up. What the fuck? Sam, what do you want, Sam?
Alright, you're not gonna believe this, yeah? Roblox are closing their public forums.
You think this is a joke, Sam? You think this is fucking funny? I have problems with the Roblox forums and you're telling me this like as a joke. I don't find this funny, Sam.
It's not a joke.
I'm gonna fucking block you. I can't believe you do this to me, Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to finally announce that our big, huge enemy has finally been defeated. The Roblox forums are now...
Welcome to League of Legends. Hey, buddy, right here. It might be a little easier if you take a closer look.
Ahem. Welcome to League of Legends. This is Summoner's Rift. I'll be your guide. You're a gamer, right? You look like a gamer. No matter, you're a gamer. You like games. Whatever playstyle you prefer, League of Legends will have something to offer you. Do you like fighting big bad bosses to get a leg up on the enemy team? We've got that. If you like dealing truckloads of damage and obliterating your enemies, we've got that. Or, if you want to play a more supportive role and carry your team through the use of macro strategy, we've got that too. Whatever your intentions are, maybe playing with your friends and having fun, or training to be the best and climbing up the rigorous ranked ladder, you'll find a home with League of Legends. There are many, many, many champions for you to play. Some are gentle creatures that do no wrong, while others drive fear into the hearts of their enemies using more subtle forms of intimidation. Don't worry if you aren't a superstar out the gates. It'll take time to figure out what you're good at. Just try your best, have some fun, and I'll see you out on the Rift. Hey, buddy, I think you're gonna need this.
scheduled for closure. And even though in the long fight of the forums, we lost many users, even including Quackity is Hot, we can now proudly say that we have won. We have defeated the Roblox forums. The initial intention was to make the admins less strict, and not only did we make them less strict, they are no longer gonna be around to moderate the forums. This is our official win. We have done this to the forums. Oh man, I'm fucking crying, man. I'm goddamn crying. Well guys, this is it for the Roblox Sucks series finale. This has been a series that's been going on for around 2 years now, and if it weren't for your constant support on these videos, I wouldn't be able to do them. So I appreciate all.
Oh China, you know just how to come up with the goods. Hey guys, Masako X here. Now, for as long as Dragon Ball's been a thing, we've had numerous fan adaptations of the series, such as Dragon Ball Multiverse, Dragon Ball New Age, and of course, the infamous Dragon Ball AF. We even had the recent rediscovery of Dragon Ball Zero, The Origins of Raditz, which Expert Games covered very much in detail over on his YouTube channel. I'll include a link in the top right for you so you can give that a watch after this video. That manga was created by Toyball many years ago. If you don't recognize the name Toyball, you might recognize his other pen name, Toyotaro. Now does that sound familiar? Well, it should, especially if you've been reading the Dragon Ball Super manga, because Toyball, Toyotaro, same guy. Also, it is my belief that a lot of people really like the manga. In fact, in some places, they believe it to be of superior quality to the TV anime. I must admit, from what I've seen, it does diverge from the anime somewhat. I have yet to check it out myself. I'm waiting for the printed volumes to come out. But from what I've seen in a few shots that have gone pretty much viral, I like what I see. But as much as I like Toyball's work, he is not our focus today. Today, we are going to be focusing on another Dragon Ball spin-off manga. It's a certain spin-off manga which has been painstakingly adapted and remastered into English by friend of the channel, Derek Padula, over on the Tao of Dragon Ball. You know, that guy who wrote Dragon Soul, which is now available on Amazon, and actually talks about different fan perspectives of Dragon Ball throughout the years. Also, I'm in it, page 58. What's the name of this manga? Dragon Ball Zero Universe. Well, Dragon Ball Tibetan Edition to be more specific. This manga was published by Tibet People's Publishing House shortly after Dragon Ball Z's manga run ended in Japan, around about June 1995. As Japan was gearing up for GT, China and the Tibetan edition began, and they produced a whopping 15 volumes, each with 7 chapters, to create a total of approximately 105 chapters of content. Derek and his crew are currently adapting the story into English for us, and so far they're about 70 chapters in, so it's a work in progress still. You can check out the progress of Dragon Ball Zero Universe's development over on his website. I'll include a link to the manga in the description. Alright Masako, you've got my attention. This was made in the heyday of Dragon Ball. It's also a fan adaptation, and it's also in English. Okay, when does it take place then? You have to sell me on that one. Well, I'm glad you asked that metaphorical question. The story is set 3 years after the end of Z, and you know what that means. We get to see more of Oob! So many people that I've known to ask me about comments about Dragon Ball have asked about Oob. Are we going to see Oob in Super? Are we going to see Oob in Super? Well, we are going to see Oob in this manga spin-off. Is this what Super could have been? Well, perhaps. I won't spoil the manga in its entirety as it's ongoing, but we're going to go over the first volume in bits and pieces so you kind of get an idea about what the story is all about. So, let's begin. The story begins in age 787 at the time of the 29th Tenkaichi Budokai. Mr. Satan and Boo are relaxing and watching the highlights from the previous tournament which Goku abandoned. The aforementioned highlights include how Trunks and Goten were beaten by Boo, and how Pan desperately had to go pee so Boo adorably carried her out of the ring for her. In the end, Mr. Satan defeated Boo as part of their friendship/understanding, so he could keep his champ status. 2 weeks later, the tournament festivities have begun. Most of the gang, with the exception of Goku, has met up at the tournament, and they comment on how they look different from the last time they laid eyes on each other. Well, except Vegeta, as Saiyans don't really age until their 80s. Pan is shown here to be a bit of a sassy madam towards Vegeta, and everyone assumes that Goku isn't going to show up, but Gohan breaks the news that he will be coming along with Oob. Oh goodness. As Mr. Satan is talking himself up, he promises Boo that he can have roast pork every day if he lets him win the tournament. Boo counters that with 5 roast porks a day, which Satan can pay for with his prize money. They reluctantly shake hands. This is a really funny dialogue between them as we start to get a glimpse of their friendship dynamic, and the fact that it revolves mostly around food. But there's a little bit of genuine friendship in there, and also the beginnings of Boo's idea about romance and relationships, because as we know from other sources, Boo does eventually want to understand the concept of love. We all know how that turns out in stuff like Dragon Ball Online, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to a lesser extent. And it all starts from his friendship with Mr. Satan and his dirty books. The preliminaries are about to begin, but Goku isn't here yet. Everyone is keen to see how he fares against Bulma's huge scouter-like contraption that is supposed to test people's might, but is child's play to our heroes. Sure enough, Goku arrives with Oob in tow. Everyone is happy to see him, of course, including Vegeta. Turns out that Goku had taken Oob to Kami's lookout to train, most likely in the hyperbolic time chamber, I'd imagine. This is where things get interesting though. Boo suddenly spots Oob and he can immediately sense Kid Boo's underlying aura from within the young boy. This immediately throws the margin off balance, and he is keen not to get near him, especially in a fight. The combatants, including our Z-Warriors, each take their turn testing their might on the combat analyzer. Mr. Satan starts off, and everyone else follows. Everyone cheers for him, and Pan, as she is his granddaughter to be fair. The rest of the group hide their power to match Mr. Satan so as to not arouse suspicion, until Oob does exactly that by destroying it, using only half of his power. So remember that initial twinge of fear that Boo had towards Oob, or at least his energy? Well, that's about to be covered somewhat in this next chapter. A mysterious creature that looks like Babidi and his assistant are watching the tournament from their viewing globe. They are apparently on the hunt for something, and they find said thing in the form of Oob. Perhaps they are trying to resurrect Kid Boo? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Back at the tournament, Chi-Chi and Bulma are discussing prize money whilst the order of battle is picked in a raffle, as is the norm. Trunks and Goten get to fight each other once again, but Goku wants to fight Oob, so he asks Boo to magically change the number in his favour. However, Vegeta asks the same thing so he can fight Goku, which Boo vehemently refuses, as that might put the margin against the very person he doesn't want to face. It all works out in the end, as Goku and Vegeta will fight in the second round, unless Oob pulls a fast one over his master. The tournament begins, and Boo easily dispatches his first opponent, Jackson, after he flicks chewing gum at Boo, which Boo takes great exception towards. Which I imagine would be the same colour as Boo's body, if this were coloured, to be a little nod to how Boo would sometimes form in gum-like blobs. In the changing rooms, Trunks and Goten agreed to not turn Super Saiyan to keep things fair, unlike the last time. Next we have Pan versus Nebu, a guy who looks like Krillin if Krillin were 8 feet tall and a beast. He toys with Pan, asking her to pick a finger, which she does, with his entire body weight as he is downed in one slam to the ground. He doesn't give up though, and hurls himself headfirst into Pan, but Pan reflects him out of the ring with a single flick. Next we have Krillin's match, and he quickly whacks AJ out of the ring as well. Then we have Goten and Trunks' fight. The match begins, and the pair are going toe-to-toe with one another. At first, it looks pretty equal. Vegeta chuckles, saying that Trunks will win for sure. It's nice to see such pride from him. Suddenly though, Trunks leaps into the air and Goten follows. What's going on here? Well, as Goten chases after Trunks, Goten sneezes, and Trunks uses that time to elbow him in the head. Trunks claims this is out of strategy, but Goten doesn't see it that way, and goes Super Saiyan out of anger. Luckily, Trunks apologizes and the pair fly back to Earth, with Goten powering down to resume their fight. There's not much time left though, so they better get on with it. Piccolo suddenly shows up out of urgency. Apparently, 6 Dragon Balls are unaccounted for. The only ball that is safe is the 4-star ball, which Goku still has in his possession. Piccolo senses that something bad is about to happen, and the Dragon Balls have something to do with it. Goten and Trunks get serious and charge full pelt at each other. Suddenly, their energies meet, and the pair unexpectedly fuse into fat Gotenks? Everyone is stunned, but Piccolo isn't. He deduces that since Goten and Trunks' powers are so similar, and that they have mastered the fusion technique so extensively, simply colliding with each other at full speed would be enough to fuse, albeit badly. Okay, that's a new one. The fusion fights with itself until Goten and Trunks defuse. Unfortunately, time's up, so the judges have to choose a winner, which they can't, so Mr. Satan has to choose for them as the grand champion. After not being able to pick himself, he elects that they play rock, paper, scissors for it, to which the crowd go nuts for because they admire his judgment ever so. The pair go at it for a while, and ultimately, Trunks wins the game, and therefore proceeds to the next round. So that's the first volume of Dragon Ball Zero Universe for you. I could go on for ages, but I really don't want to spoil this story for you, as it's really good. I got sucked into it, and I hope that you do too. Don't forget to check it out using the link in the description. Derek has done a great job with remastering this manga and adapting it into English, and I gotta say, I like this story. Sure, the artwork is a little off in places, and some of the character models look a little weird in a couple of the panels, but on the whole, to me, this feels right. It has that Dragon Ball aura about it, because what better way to start a new spin-off manga than with a tried and tested tournament? That's what Dragon Ball's all about. Some of the most iconic moments in the show's history have been taking place at tournaments.
Need a crappy drawing of a pink bird thing? Ask your niece. Go to Fiverr and get a professionally designed...
Hey guys!
Kibikara is a duck, Garuga, do 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 do.
Masako X here. This video, we're not going to be talking about Dragon Ball per se. We are going to talk about a certain Saiyan. A lovable Saiyan with a lovable butt that you might recognize from my Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 playthroughs. I am of course talking about my custom character, Parter. Now you may know Parter just from my playthroughs, and you might consider him to be an OC, do not steal. But Parter, named after potato because Saiyan puns, actually has a lot of history behind him. I actually came up with Parter many years ago in a Dragon Ball Z D&D campaign with my old pal Vegeta 3986 and our buddy Lion Court. We played over Skype and generally every few days. It was a lot of fun. For months we campaigned through the trials and tribulations of all the sagas of Dragon Ball Z leading up to the Cell Saga. I came up with a Saiyan known as Parter, and I believe that Vegeta came up with a Saiyan as well, and we just battled our way through Vegeta and Nappa, Frieza, Garlic Jr. even, and it got all the way up to Perfect Cell before work schedules and time zones got the better of us. It was really sad really, I had a lot of fun with those campaigns. After that, I kinda just forgot about Parter and moved on with all my stuff with Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and Naruto Abridged, and Kemper Abridged. There's a lot of abridged series, there's a trend there. But at the beginning of this year, a couple of my friends from Loading Crew Crafts started a Pathfinder campaign using some people from Team 4-Star, like HBI2K and Megami33. They reached out to me as well to join them, and I'd always been interested in joining a Pathfinder campaign, so I just said, sure, why the hell not? Sounds fun. I'd only actually started dabbling in tabletop games, having longed to be in one for many years. A friend of mine started a tabletop game called Era of the Consortium, which has gone on to be actually really popular in the science fiction tabletop section. I enjoyed playing through that prototype version of the game, and it just made me yearn to be part of a group because unfortunately where I live, I don't have many friends where I can actually drive to easily and go and play a spot of D&D, Pathfinder, whatever floats your boat. I had considered doing an online campaign with friends, but again, time zones are a bit of an issue. But a chance to play with the people at Loading Crew, Team 4-Star members, and my pal X the Dark One I couldn't say no to that one. HBI 2K rolled a legitimate business gnome named Joey, Megami a dragon mage with a drinking problem named Thorn, a salty sea dog of a sailor called Garrick, played by her boyfriend Alex, Alexandria from the Loading Crew played a bounty hunter named Hanya, and her husband Stuart, who is also the boss of Loading Crew Crafts, played as the DM. It was only then that Stuart revealed to me that he and Alexandria had been working on a special type of class. A Saiyan class. Ooh, that was cool. I was excited about that prospect. It was a sort of blend between a Keymaster and a Psionics class in Pathfinder, so it was steeped in lore from Pathfinder, but it had some tweaks to keep it in the Dragon Ball universe, and it all worked out perfectly. Naturally, I wanted to play this. It was only then that I remembered Parter from back in the day, and it was a chance to revive him in earnest with my friends. It had beam attacks, power-up psionic abilities such as reading power levels. It had everything I could possibly want in a character. I wrote his name in the character sheet, and it all went from there. In fact, let me show you my character sheet from where we are currently in the Pathfinder campaign. He's currently level 7 and has terrific HP, speed, strength, dexterity, and constitution. But he ain't smart, nor is he wise, and his charisma ain't the best. Thusly, he's the kind of guy that would run into battle, punch the dude a couple of times really strongly, do some kicks, loads of acrobatics, make it look really fancy, only to get hit in the face and knocked out quite quickly. Yeah, that's happened a lot more times than I'd like to admit. Oh yeah, and he also does backflips. So why am I telling you all this? Well, during the character creation stage, Stuart asked me to come up with a backstory for Parter so he could work it into the campaign and make the whole story more immersive to us. This was applying to all the characters, not just Parter, but it kind of made me think, how did Parter come to be? Then there was a chance to actually write a story, and that was an excellent opportunity to put my narrative skills to the test. I like coming up with stories, and this was a perfect opportunity to come up with something in the privacy of a Pathfinder campaign. If it didn't work out, it could just stay there. If it worked out really well, then I could share it with you, which is what I'm about to do. In manga form, thanks to the artwork of Kevin Beaver, I can present to you the origins of Parter Tarts. Ready? Let's go! It all begins with a group of Saiyan pods who had gathered together from across the universe to seek shelter after planet Vegeta was destroyed by Frieza. After finding a suitable home on the planet Zeros, they began to form townships and settle down outside of Frieza's watch. These Saiyans are far more kind-hearted than the typical Saiyan, especially after their homeworld was callously blown up. These Saiyans were desperate to stay alive. Parter's father, Yam, keeping the veggie puns going, was the leader of one such township, and for a period of time, all was well. However, the local Masic population, Masic being a Pathfinder term for human or humanoid, weren't too happy with the Saiyans settling on their planet, and over time, many Saiyans were brutally slaughtered so as to send a message that they weren't welcome. Of course, the Saiyans had some fighting spirit left inside of them, and a war broke out with surrounding colonies in which Yam led the charge. Parter, though, a strong but cowardly teenager, hid from the battle and was labelled a disgrace by his father and most of the Saiyan elders. Finally, a truce was called between the Saiyans, the Masics, and the Sandells. At last, stability for the wandering warrior race. In order to satisfy the Saiyan desire for fighting and to keep them in check, the Masics and Sandells established a Saiyan police force which Yam also headed. After Parter's woeful abandonment of his people, he is forced to join the police in order to make up for his cowardice. Reluctantly, Parter joins. Parter isn't a weakling though. In time, he quickly adapts to the role of a police officer. He possesses great power and rapidly rises up the ranks to become one of the force's elite patrolmen. Crime is at an all-time low thanks to the Saiyan police. During his ascension through the force, he quickly befriends and then falls in love with one of his colleagues, Sergeant Frita. Their mutual strength and respect for one another draws them closer together, and the pair are soon betrothed. However, their supposed long life together is about to be cut drastically short. One day, whilst Frita and Parter are dealing with a particularly troublesome band of rogue Sandells and desert goblins, Parter notices that the first full moon in months has started to rise. Naturally, their Saiyan blood kicks in. Their minds are clouded in an expanse of red mist. These pesky goblins have no idea what they're in for. Parter and Frita go full on Ozaru. As the rogues are pushed back, one of the bandits slices off Frita's tail, and much like what happened to Vegeta in the Saiyan saga, she reverts back to her humanoid form. Parter, however, is basking in the moonlight and is drowned in absolute rage. He doesn't notice Frita in front of him, and, without knowing, kills her with a bloody stomp. Despite the mission being completed, the Force was stricken with the loss of Frita, Parter the most of all. Although Yam and the Saiyans of the Force were quick to absolve Parter of any blame, seeing as this was a freak accident, Parter wasn't so forgiving on himself. As he stands over Frita's grave, Parter resigns his commission, has his tail removed, which is a Saiyan taboo, and heads off into the desert as part of a personal exile. Parter is keen to atone for his sins, and so begins his quest for spiritual and emotional enlightenment. Months later, he finds himself in the town of Al-Jawar Haram, also known as the Forbidden Jewel. To make ends meet, Parter took on the job of a bounty hunter. As barely anyone knew of Saiyans in this part of Zeros, Parter could go about his business with little suspicion. In fact, he was able to build a somewhat decent reputation as a bounty hunter. He comes across a local brothel in order to clean up some local drug barons, but instead finds an oracle sat in the corner. She promises to give Parter the inner peace he so longs for, if he can provide some Kingdom Come, a local narcotic akin to heroin, which is applied by smearing on the mouth. In small doses, it increases focus and strength, but if used too often, or if you fail a wisdom saving throw in Pathfinder, you become addicted to it. Parter obliges with her request, whilst also keeping some back for later, and receives a prophecy. He is told to look for a dragon who is being hunted by an iron squid. He can find help in the form of a dog of salt, a viola, and a smoking traveller. With this knowledge, Parter begins his adventures in the sands of Salabim. Well, that's the origins of Parter for you. Big thanks to Kevin Beaver for the one.
Still nervous about buying a house?
A little. Thought I could de-stress with some Zen gardening.
At least we don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Just call Geico.
Good to know.
I'll get the dustpan.
Get to know Geico for homeowners insurance.
Hey guys, Master Coex